Your thoughts?
Yeah, good, solid performance. Did really well in the first half against the wind. The wind was really bad in the first half. I think it died down a little bit actually in the second half. We thought we'd have an advantage, but really solid performance. Great goal first and foremost. Great ball in from Lacey. Great finish from our freshman Stransky. That's the second time she's got a game-winning goal. So really impressed with that. Workmanlike performance. Managed the game really well in the first half. Don't know if we came out and played our best second half. I think we were a bit flat the first 15 minutes. Didn't really play our best game in the second half, but I felt like we were comfortable. We didn't really give much away. They're a much improved team. Probably looked really dangerous on set pieces. I thought that was where they were going to score if they were going to score against us. But solid workmanlike performance, just like we've been getting the last 2 weeks.
So, you mentioned you were kind of maybe not overly whatever with the second half performance, but I mean, as you said, that's a really good team. They'd won 6 out of 7 coming in. I mean, is that maybe the mark of a good team? Is you came out and got a workmanlike effort. You scored in the 40th minute, 41st minute, so you went nearly 50 minutes and with just that 1-goal lead and closed out.
Yeah, I mean the sign of a good team is when you don't play your best game, you still find a way to win. We were solid today. We didn't play badly. We didn't play our best game, but we're really solid, really organised. Didn't really look like conceding. Managed the game really well. It was a good workmanlike performance. We had to get a job done today. We still had a little chance of winning it. We needed a result to go our way, but credit to Western Michigan. If you go undefeated in the season, that's really impressive. So congrats to Western, well deserved, and now we go for the postseason.
If my math is correct, and it might not be, this is, I think, the 7th year in a row, at least, the BG's made it to at least the semifinals. You've got a lot of veteran kids that were a part of multiple trips to the semifinals, the final, but you've also got a lot of newcomers, 9 freshmen, all of whom have played a big part this year. What kind of preparation will you and the veterans, what we do, I guess, to get those newcomers ready for what's a different atmosphere?
Yeah, obviously a different atmosphere, but because they've played so much this year and they've got in so many games, they've been able to get a lot of experience this season, which is fantastic. So they're kind of as freshmen they've played a lot, so they'll be ready. It's interesting with freshmen because they don't know what it's like to go to NCAA tournament, so they can be very unpredictable. They can just go off and catch fire, and like Stransky today doesn't know much different. She just wants to go out and play soccer. The older players have got their experience. They've been there before. We've got a bunch of conference championships between the squad here, lots of experience winning championships. So I think the big thing for us now is we get this weekend off. We get to have a little recovery session, Halloween session tomorrow, so we get to dress up, have a bit of fun. Day off on Saturday to recharge, and then back at it Sunday to prepare for who we play in the semi-final.
As I mentioned, a lot of veteran kids on this team, some fifth-year kids that for sure, just played what's likely their last home game here. I know your goal is to win the tournament every year, but you've got some kids that won 3 in a row, and last year fell just short of getting back to that final. I guess, first off, just your thoughts on sort of that group and what they've meant to the program, and then obviously I know you want them to get another title.
So that group, 5th-year seniors and the 4th years for that matter, they've won a multitude of championships, right? They've had a ton of success, and it's really hard to win a championship. It's really difficult to win a championship. So to win 1 is difficult, but to win 3 in a row, 4 in a row, that's amazing, really, to think about how well they've done. Because all it takes is one bad day, bad weather, wind, one mistake, and you don't win one. So to win 4 in a row is fantastic. And even last year, we didn't lose last year. We got eliminated on penalty kicks. So the score was 1-1. So they were really close. That could have gone either way last year as well. So left a legacy. They've done really well. They're disappointed today because they were hoping to win the conference. They've only lost 1 game this year in conference, which is really impressive. So fantastic senior group, lots of experience, work really hard, very blue collar, and hopefully they can carry the team through the next week.